Hi guys. So today we will use the background blur uh, effect in Figma to create really simply amazing background or backgrounds. As you can see, this one here, and actually it is much easier than it seems. Really, it's pretty easy, and a background like this takes me actually, you know what, something like a few minutes to create, and it's fun and really being able to create fast, simple, great, amazing backgrounds. So let's see how to do it and how to use the background blur and how to control it to actually be as we want it to be, meaning like darker, lighter, giving like tints of other colors and stuff like that. So let's say that I create here, or not, let's say I will really do it. I will create here a what, a desktop 1920 by, let's say, 1080. I'm saying let's say because it's not exactly the full. I mean, it's more than our net website website area. But anyway, um, on my computer, by the way, never mind. Let's do it like that. Okay, so I created a frame. Okay, and now what I'll do is start, let's say, doing something. I will do something like pretty similar as I did here, which is quite fast and simple. I'm just going to do some vectors. Let's do this one, and I'll give it a feel. Not, this is not what I meant. I meant a feel. We will decide about the exact colors later. We'll always adjust it to what we need. Let's do something like that. I will create another one, really fast and easy, something like this. You know what? Why am I working so hard? It can be like this. It doesn't have to be, I don't have to challenge myself to do it so precise because it really doesn't matter. Okay, and let's do this one. Give it, again, I will adjust the colors later on, and I will show you how we can really control it with a lot of color variations. And let's do something like that. I will take this dot and put it here. Oh, what did I do? It's okay. Okay, and give it a fill. We can decide after what is on top of what, and which colors we actually want to use, etc., etc. Let's give it kind of like a purplish color. And you know what? Let's do another one. Go crazy with this and do something like, nah, that's not good. I will do it like that. Yeah, because all we're going to care about is what inside the borders of this frame, this one, okay? Whatever you see here outside, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to give it, let's go for the kind of like something like that, I guess, or more blue. Okay, I'm going to delete the stroke. Now what I'm going to do is take all these vectors, do it a cut, which is Control or Command X, not this one. I didn't mean the frame as well. I meant without the frame. I just meant the vectors. So X, okay, what's going on? And now it's going to go X. I'm going to click on this frame and Control or Command V, meaning paste, and it's inside our frame. Great. Stage one complete. This frame, I'm going to give it a color of, I don't know, kind of like, not that. Something like, I don't know, a yellowish. Yeah, that's okay. And let's do some circs. I love circles. I love ellipses. Okay. And let's give it kind of a, I'm thinking this color. Yeah, that's okay. You can exaggerate. You can go crazy with this, because we're going to change the colors of the background. I mean, of the rectangle, which is going to sit on it and do the background blur. And we can change colors. We can do a lot of things, and that's okay. So you don't have to be the nice thing is that you don't have to be super precise with it. You can just play with it later, and just go with whatever feels and looks good. Now, okay, stage one complete. In my opinion, for now, that's it. We will adjust it and see how it comes out. And what I'm doing now is just a rectangle over all what we did here, something like that. Okay, so this is gonna be our BG blurring shape. Oh, I wrote in another language. Okay, so this is going to be PG background shape. Good. So this is the one. You are the chosen one. Okay. Now I'm going to give it a white color. And when we are background blurring, we are actually reducing opacity only on the color of the background shape, not the layer itself. Okay, only on its color. And this is an important thing to understand. Okay, so let's say I'm going to give it for now, let's say 20%. And now I'm going to apply the background blur effect. See, background blur. Now you see almost, but basically nothing. Okay, we're going to have to work with extreme numbers. But now, 1 second. I just want to check that I didn't leave a stroke on any of them, because it kind of looks like it. No, I didn't. What's going on here? Let me see. Hmm. Now this is interesting. What's going? Oh, what is this? Where did the black came from? I don't get it. Wait, I have to understand this. Hmm. Ta 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 ta. Okay. Oh, we do have a stroke. Yeah, something caught my eye. I didn't see it. Okay, fixed. Everything is okay. Everybody just calm down. Everything is gonna be okay. Okay, now look at here. I'm gonna give it like a 300. Boom. You see, like that was very simple actually. And look what a beautiful background we got here. Okay, so look at that. That's nice. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, of course, that we can move this background shape, and let's say that I decide that this yellow color doesn't really fit with, like, doesn't go with the flow of our background colors, okay, or our background blurred colors. So no problem, I can just select the frame and adjust it. Let's take it more to the orange ones. Something like that. Okay, that looks better. Now I can also grab this one and I can decide, oh, that's a terrible color, by the way. When it's blurred, it looks nice, but it's a terrible color. What I'll do is now I think I'm gonna do them darker, something, or like more saturated, like with more color. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna copy this one and I'll select these three and give them the same color, something like that. In our frame, I'm gonna give this, hmm, let's see. Yeah, now I think that that's gonna work better. Yeah, that works better for sure. Okay, good. And the beautiful thing about it is you can just, according to your needs, you can play. No, I didn't mean to move the frame. I meant to move you. Okay, so you can play with the colors here as much as you like, and what you can do as well is play with the color of this BG background shape. Now let's see how it works. I can, one second, I can make it white. I can make it darker. Now see when I'm giving it a darker color, see how it all becomes darker. Beautiful. Okay. I can also give it a color, meaning if I take it to here, I can make it more red, something like that. Look at the strong, beautiful, amazing colors, really. Now look at here when I'm kind of like grabbing the slider and going over the color zones. Look at that. You see, I can really change the way it looks very easy and very beautifully. Wow. Look at these beautiful colors. Okay. So basically, that is the way to do it. And of course, you can use any shapes you want. If these circles are not good for you, then you can just tell them bye bye and you don't really have to use them. Or you can just do something like that and just look how it comes out and whatever, really, whatever you want, whatever suits your needs, and that's okay. So that was pretty easy. And of course, you can create any shape that you want and it will all be blurred. By the way, just let's take another look on the way that I am blurring this. Let's give it a bit of a brighter color. And also, you see the amount of the blur. Let's give it a 500, so it's gonna be like that, and give it a 150, then you see much more details. Of course, that here, I mean, this part looks fine. This part looks a bit weird, but again, you can do in your designs whatever feels right for you and according to your needs. I'm just showing you technically how to create that. Okay, so again, 600, and you got something like that, which is very nice. Okay, see with the same background how many options basically you have of blurring, making it lighter, darker, changing the color of this one. If I want to change the way that it looks, look at all these beautiful colors that I can create here and give it a strong color and just change completely the way that it all feels like aura colors and stuff like that. That's very nice. Okay, something like that. So, really endless possibilities, very easy to create on any screen, mobile, desktop, and so on. Okay, another thing that you can do with that, with the background blur, is let's give it, let's say we have here a mobile screen. Okay, and let's give it this color. I just copied from here, which is nice. And let's say that I have some kind of a screen. You know what? It's not all blurred. Let's say I have a screen with a content which goes like this is I don't like this color. I need to change it. It's terrible, really. Yeah, Yeah, that's better. Let's do something like that. It doesn't really matter, honestly. I mean, let's do something like that. And yeah, so I have a, let's say, kind of like a mobile screen with some content on it. And you know what I'll do with some images. And then actually, I think that we're going to see this better. Let me bring some images. Where do I have some images? Wait, you know what? One sec. Yeah, so just for to save time, I grabbed a few images from the Google search, and let's just take it From here, I just wanted to show you something like, you know what, it can either be an image which sits on all the screen, which is also an option, by the way. Let's do it like that, or like, I'm really not kind of like not very determined, as you see. That's okay. And let's take this image. You are the chosen one. Okay, let's take this one and kind of make it. Is it gonna look okay? Yeah, I think it looks okay. Yeah, let me see. Not really. That's quite a crappy one. I mean, in quality, it's a beautiful image, but the quality is not really that great. Let's take this one. This one looks kind of like a serious image. Okay, so let's just put you inside here. And all I wanted to show you from all this mess is actually that, let's say, you can create a bottom navigation bar which is floating and pretty nice actually. You know what, let's keep it on this size, keep it this size, and uh, let's give it a feel. And we can also do it, let's try that and see how it looks. And I'll do like, I think like 30%. You know what, 30, 40%, yeah, I guess that's okay. And now I'm gonna give it a background blur effect, which now here we don't have to work with these crazy numbers as we worked on the big background. I believe here something like 10. Yes, I guess that's pretty nice. Maybe take it a bit more, something like that. And we will reduce the opacity of the color. Yeah, that's pretty good. I guess you see already we created a nice bar, and of course that you can have your icons just sitting on it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a really simple one. Yeah, like, you know, this dude, which always is my victim of when I want to do an icon. So I always do something like that, something like this. Yeah, but that's okay. Okay, now I'm gonna do something a bit more sophisticated, something like that. Yeah, you're okay. And something like this, and we're gonna give it a. I'm thinking, you know what? Let's give it a white stroke. Sorry, a white feel, and I'm gonna put it in a frame, and I'm gonna give it a shadow. Yeah, I think with a shadow, it's gonna look pretty nice. I'll give it kind of like something like that, and something like that. One sec. Yeah, I think that this is gonna be pretty nice on it. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, we can make it even smaller. Sec. Okay, so I can make it smaller, and I think it will look nice on this frame. Yeah, something like that. You see, so it looks pretty nice actually. You can do that either with strokes or just with icons, which are really nice with your designs. Let's give it a what more can we? Yeah, let's give it a let's do kind of like a favorites icon really quickly, something like that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna do it really quickly. Yeah, that's good. Um, these we can delete, and this we can easily and quickly correct. something. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super precise now. Do something like that. Good. Okay, done. That's okay. I'm gonna copy this frame and put it here, and I will give this one second. I want to give it the same shadow. Okay, copy and paste it to here. Put this on this frame. Let's make it bigger. Good. Okay, these and this can go. And of course, that, yeah, that's okay. Okay, we don't have to be super precise now, but you get the general vibe of it, and it looks pretty nice. Okay, and the beautiful thing is that if you have a scroll, and let's create a scroll, let's call this one bottom nav, and I will give it a fixed position when scrolling, and then we'll take it here, and let's take another image and put it here and make it bigger. Yeah, I know you want to get in, so you're going to be in the middle of that frame. And yeah, here. This is going to go here. And when we scroll, okay, let's give it a play. What is that? Uh, yeah, they changed it. They did something. Anyway, yeah, you know what? But the easier thing will be to kind of show it in a device. Okay, now see when we're scrolling, you see the background. I mean, this one, it stays in a fixed position and it's blurring everything which is behind it. And that's pretty nice, actually. Okay, so it give it kind of like a very neat and kind of like cool effect, and you can use it in your designs, of course, as you need, as well as dialogues and stuff like that. You can also do it in a very nice way. So, I'm going to have, by the way, a different tutorial about creating this kind of like glass morphism, which is kind of a black background blur, but it's a bit more precise, and we will kind of create a few things to make it look nicer. But I will have a separate tutorial for that one. So I guess that for now, background blur, we pretty much nailed it. And I hope this tutorial was good and helpful. And I will be happy for a like and subscribe, and see you in the next tutorial. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a great rest of a week whenever you see it. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.